Watch till the end.
She tried to steal neighbor's package, then argues when she's caught.
This ain't yours. Are you Sharia? Are you Sharia? You got 23B, you see me? 23B is mine. Put that right on back, baby. Put it down. I said, are you Sharia? Okay, you can raise the other? Sure. Girl, put my package down. Put my package down. Are you true? Excuse me, ma'am. Can you tell me, are you true? You don't know. Yes, that's mine. That's my package. Yeah, okay, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up. You can't pull up. You want to tell me to come. You telling me to come do it, so I'm doing my job. You don't live at that building, and you don't even, that's my thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You will be going to jail. Put my seat down. When I get there, wait till I get there with this.
Watch till the end.
What you do with my package?
Oh, shit. What you do with my package? Yo, good morning, everyone. Shalom, man. I hope you guys are enjoying your day this morning, and so forth. Let the Lord guide you and watch over you. So I just wanted to bring a little funny thing. You know what I mean? It's not funny, but it's to show you that Israel is off, man. This lady is stealing an Amazon package, right? When you get an Amazon package, right, they usually take a picture and they upload to your email that's connected to the Amazon app, right? So, automatic. The majority of them do it, and I think some don't do it, but I think now they have to do it because people been complaining about packages being stolen. This lady has a ring, right? I know how she feels because I got a ring, so I know exactly what she's feeling. Because neighbors will take it and then deny that they didn't take it. There's no proof, right? The lady came and stole one of her neighbor's packages, and they have the nerve to argue when you caught in the wrong. You caught red-handed, you know what I'm saying? So how can you argue about that? You wrong. You dead wrong, right? All right. So the pride of people will let them argue to the T. If women can argue so much and men can argue so much about the wrongs that they're doing, they will sit and argue in Yahweh's face if they can on Judgment Day. That's just how much pride that we have on us as a people. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, miss. You got caught. Stop. You know what I'm saying? So, once you get caught, you're done. You can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? And two things we can go about it. You can leave my package where you found it and never say nothing to me again. And if you do say something to me again, I'm liable to tell the police on you. That's straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a crook, you're a thief, you're a liar, and you wanted to die for it because she proving it in this video. She told the young lady, "Oh, are you so?" Come on. The lady knows her package, man. Cut that shit out. Now, sometimes Amazon people may make a mistake. Yeah, it's true. You know what I mean? That's why Amazon workers need to be careful before they put a package down. They overlook it sometimes. You have to read it thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Even if the name is not what you, the name is not really too much of importance, but it's the address and apartment number. You know what I'm saying? Where that person lives. So you gotta be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she dropped the package down. Boom! You don't know what that lady had in that package. That could have been an important item or something that she wanted to give someone or gift given to her. You know what I'm saying? Or something. You don't know, man. And people got no respect. But let's dive into the scripture, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of you women steal too, man. A lot of you women are thieves. You know what I mean? You be taking wigs and from the 99 cent, not the 99 cent store, the fucking wig store, the beauty supply store. And you try to stuff it in your purse, or you try to stuff it in your shirt, like nobody don't see you. Come on, man. Yo, so cut it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing because it's a damn shame. Why you gotta steal? Don't. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You have to do without. You know, if you want to change the situation, you gotta go get $1. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I'm back, y'all. So, you know, you gotta work and get $1. Don't steal, man. That shit is not cool, because if you can steal, you're liable to kill. You're willing to kill. You know what I'm saying? And if you're willing to do these things, you're willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it. Let's read a couple scriptures here. It started in Exodus, the 20th chapter, all right, 15th verse. And it says, thou shalt not steal. And let's drop down to 17. No, let's drop down to 17. Verse 16, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. So the lady's lying because you're lying. You know, you caught in a lie and you bearing false witness to the lady that caught you. How's that so? And you're in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand someone is accusing someone of something that they didn't do without any substantial evidence. You know what I'm saying? Or facts. And sometimes people can have evidence, but they just can't prove that they got the evidence. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes word of mouth, it doesn't matter. It's what you can prove. Your mouth doesn't matter. But deep down, you and Yahweh know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's going back to the lady, the sister, Susanna. When you read that story, she was accused of committing adultery, and the community loved her so much, but then they didn't want to do it wrong to her, but they had to abide by the law. They said, listen, if you commit adultery, we got to do what we got to do. You know, we got to stone you to death. You know, that's the law. We gotta handle this. You know, there's no way around it. This is the time where, you know, the time of old where Israel will really live up to the law. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to be careful, because you may kill an innocent person. You know what I'm saying? Why you think they got court proceedings and lawyers to fight for your case? Because sometimes you may be put in a bad situation and it's not your fault. You're being framed or being accused for something that you did not do. You know what I'm saying? So it's bearing false witness. And sometimes people lose everything: their life, their time, their family, their friends, the loved ones, you know. And it's very, very crucial, man. So stealing can play a part, but if Yahweh is for you, he will deliver you. And if he don't deliver you, then he's using you as an example of the choices that's being made, you know what I'm saying, and showing you, okay, all right, don't worry, I'm gonna let you do this, but I have a blessing for you at the end. Just be faithful to me. Sometimes that could be the case, you know, but you know, Yahweh works mysteriously, so we don't know how it's gonna turn out, you know, until you being patient and you pray to the Lord, man, and the Lord will hear your prayers, because he know who's praying, who meaning sincerely. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so don't do those things. Verse 17, don't bear false witness. Verse 17, thou shalt not convey thy neighbor's house, meaning you should not be wanting somebody else's property. Or you say, yo, man, that nigga got that shit. I want that nigga shit, man. I want that. I'm getting that. Get your own, man. Don't, You're conspiring to do evil now, all right? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor. So whatever is yours, you should not be wanting that. You know what I'm saying? You should not be wanting another man's wife. You should not be wanting another man's house, cars, whatever he have. Get your own. Cause when you're doing that, now you're being looked sideways. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, man, be very, very mindful, man, what y'all doing. All right. So don't do these things. All right. Don't do these things. Don't do these things. All right. Let's get a couple scriptures here. Let's go to Proverbs. I want to go in the blue letter. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 29 and 24. And it reads this: Whoso is partnered with a thief hateth his own soul. So if you agree with a thief to commit crime and to back him up, right? To back him up or her up for a crime they did because you like them, then you just as guilty. You know, they say guilty by association. Well, it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You don't mean an agreement with the scorches of hell, man. So you telling Yahweh that you don't care about your own soul, and that shit is real. Look at the movie Why Do Fools Fall in Love? The artist Frankie Lyman. Frankie Lyman was an artist from Harlem, and true story. He very great talent. The man was singing with the Latino brothers. He said he's the Judite, you know, but he might have Latino in him too. You know, because remember, the black and brown people would come together and mix and whatever, you know. But that's just my personal opinion. I think personally he's a Latino, but he say he's an African American. He's an Afro Latino, whatever. You know, I might be wrong. Somebody correct me. But anyway, Frankie Lyman, it was a sensational singer. A lot of great talent. He was like the Chris Brown of those times, dancing. The man was before Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The man just made a name for himself, blew up with the greatest singers in the world at that time. You had James Brown, you had Little Richard, you had Diana Ross and the Supremes, you had they was a little before him, but he was on a come up. You know what I'm saying? These guys were already like in the mid of their career, and they already established themselves from the I believe mid-50s or late 50s to the 60s. And Frankie Lyman was a young kid, man, at this time, you know what I'm saying? So he was dealing with a lot of drug addiction, which all music industry artists deal with, because they go to these parties and it's drugs and it's liquor, and they get caught up, you know, especially if they're not being told right, you know what I'm saying? So to make a long story short, he met a young lady, you know, in his life where he's bad in his life right now, you know. He's messing up everything. And in the movie, he meet a lady. The lady was Vivica Fox, and he I think her name was Vivica Fox, yeah. And he met her in a mall. And she's with her friend, and you know she was by herself this time, and she's a thief, and she got caught. But the person that caught her he or she couldn't prove right that she stole. You know, they probably caught her with their eye, but they can't prove it. You know, in those times it wasn't really cameras like that. You know what I mean? In the 60s and in the 70s, it wasn't cameras that was there, but it was only for high prestigious places. You know, they didn't really have that in the malls, but now it's mandatory now in this day and age, because people do so much evil, crime, and wickedness. The police can't be eyes everywhere, so that the cameras be eyes for them. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in and he tell the salesman, no, I bought that for her. This her, whatever. And he swindled his tongue, man, and got him out of there. And then she's like, yo, why you do that for me? You know what I mean? And from there, you know, that shows you that he didn't love his own soul. Because if you wrong, you wrong. You know, he supposed to say, yo, miss, you wrong, man. Hold up. Or now two things he could do, he say, yo, listen, here, I'll pay for it. You know, and he told us, yo, miss, don't do that. How you doing that? You know, I need you don't gotta do all that. No, but what he did was he didn't have no money either. He helped her still because he liked her. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. You know, the man was thinking with his manhood down below. You know what I'm saying? And then he got into a world of trouble with this girl. Man, he's going through hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you don't do those things, man. You know, you don't defend someone when they're stealing. When you're doing that, you're just as guilty. And the court system today don't have no mercy. If they find you guilty and you know anything about it and you're trying to cover it up, they will lock you up. Guilty by association. And even by guilt by association, that's a hard crime, man. They give you years like you did it. You understand? All right, so yeah, let's finish reading. It said, he hear cursing and be wrathing not. So he hear the warnings, but he don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? He want to do what the fuck he want to do. You know, so you can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I mean, you could do it. You grown, but when it comes to the eyes of Yahweh, you ain't supposed to do that. So don't steal, man. You know what I mean? Don't do those things, man. We guilty of all. We guilty of everything, man. Listen, man. I'm a sinner. This person's a sinner. You a sinner. We all done wrong. No one's here living a perfect fucking life. You know, and you got IUIC keep teaching this perfect doctrine bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What makes you perfect in the sense of that you're trying to stay away from sin every day. But we know that the flesh is weak, man. How can you be perfect in this flesh, and this flesh is corrupt? You know, you trying to say that the law itself is so sufficient to the point where it's over grace? No, that doesn't make sense. You know, I understand what they're saying. The law is a reminder and it's keeping you in good graces. I get that. But it doesn't go over the grace totality. That's what IUIC teach. And that's the wrong idea to teach people. You understand? What makes you perfect is when, this is in the sense of it, what makes you perfect in the spirit, right? In the spirit is when you go against all evil and you're not sugarcoating or lying to the people. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to lose your life for the greater good. You know, I don't think IUIC really understand. I don't think IUIC really understands. They wanted to sacrifice their life to the greater good to the very end. I don't think dudes understand that. You know, it's not to say that brothers in there ain't got it, but I don't really think they really understand what it is, man. Everything's law. It sounds good. But you got to hold people accountable when they doing wrong. You understand? They're not holding people accountable. They making people feel guilty. And we know that Yahweh Shah don't put that much burden on people. Yes, people have committed wrong. And I'm saying brothers that's talking about law. I'm not saying they don't do no wrong, but come on. You can't trust a nigga that just keep talking about law. How do we know that you keeping the law 100%? There's 613 laws. You're not keeping them all correctly. So you're a goddamn liar. So there's laws that IUIC is not keeping. You know, but anyway, do not steal. Don't try your best not to steal, man. If you don't have, you don't have it. You know, and it's even worse to beg, man. So you gotta. And but also when you do keep God's laws, your life becomes it becomes better. Yes, in that part, in that retrospect, IRC, in that part is not lying. Yes, it do become better, but it doesn't make your whole life it doesn't make your whole life perfect. The law is perfect, but your flesh is not perfect, so you're going to sin. So yes, the law itself is perfect, but also a burden because you gotta live to this to the T. Everybody is not perfect. Everybody's not perfect. The only one that was perfect was Yahweh, man. And it makes you it puts you in a state of perfectness to walk upright, but you're never 100% perfect. And I heard this when a man said, "Yo," when people say I'm keeping 100, it's like I'm keeping 100% perfect. That's a lie, man. 75% to 80% is real, and the 25%, 20% or 25% of it is bullshit. So we all got some bullshit in us. We all do. You know what I mean? I don't mean that to say, oh yeah, we do like that, but it's real. But anyway, I gotta close it out. I hope you guys was edified and just don't do those things, man. And don't listen to people that telling you, nah, it's okay, it's all right, you can still do that. No, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I gotta go. Shalom.